Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living. Today, my guest is Carol Robinson. Hi, Carol. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Nancy. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Carol, you teach one of our newest group fitness classes on our schedule called Core and Booty Blast.
Yes.
And we offer it Tuesdays from 11:20 to 12:05. Can you tell me a little bit about this class and what participants experience when they come to it?
Sure. The class format is actually just as unique as the name.
And it is a unique name, yes.
It is a unique name. What we like to do in the Core Booty Blast class is focus on the core, flexibility, balance, and sculpting the body. So the way we do that is we incorporate Pilates, which is basically isometric resistance. The definition of isometric resistance is contracting your muscles on a non-moving surface. So for example, push-ups are something that we look at. We also work with yoga, the strengthening and stretching part of it, and all of those combined will give you a nice sculpt for your body. So sculpting, strength, stretch, and tone is what we're looking for in our Core Booty Blast class.
So what kind of levels can come to this class? Is it appropriate for beginners, intermediate? What kind of participants are you seeing?
It is absolutely appropriate for every level because every exercise comes in level 1, 2, 3. And the reason why we do this is because core exercises will always have similarities. So what you'll notice with consistency is that each exercise becomes easier, and therein we find the challenge.
Right.
So we find a new challenge with each class because we're getting stronger and more flexible.
So it's a great class for people to come who are beginners because they can start from progression 1, whereas advanced people can learn how to make it a little more challenging.
Absolutely, and when we start to look at some of the exercises that we feature in the class, you'll see we'll start at a level 1 and we'll build our way with each exercise. My advice to everyone is to stay with the exercise that keeps them in the integrity of the movement, because that's where the strength begins and that's how we continue to grow.
Okay. I know an attraction for some of our Noon Express classes, such as this one, is, do I sweat because I gotta go back to work? Can you speak to that?
I can speak to that. And what's really nice about it is that we don't have to be drenched in sweat to get a really good workout.
Exactly.
The only thing that we use is the mat. We don't use any equipment. We're working with the isometric resistance. We're working with the yoga moves and stretching. So it's not about getting sweaty. It's about focusing on what you're doing and getting stronger. It's a functional way of challenging yourself in everything else that you do. So even if it's you have to go back to work and sit at your desk, you're going to sit nice and tall without having, exhausted yourself for the rest of your day.
Right.
Yeah.
And you won't be sweaty.
You will not be
which is really
sweaty.
appealing when you do try to fit in a workout in your lunch hour and you need to go back. So
Absolutely.
that's great.
Yes.
So would you be interested in showing me some of the exercises that a person would experience in our Core Booty Blast class?
I would love to.
Great.
So first up, we're going to come down to your back.
Okay.
Okay. And one of the warm-ups that we do is called the roll-up. So I'm going to start you in level 1, down on your back, okay, with your knees bent and feet on the floor.
Knees bent. Okay.
Yes. And so first up, you're going to reach your arms up toward the ceiling on your inhale. Exhale, extend them behind you. Try not to touch your hands to the floor and palms are facing up toward the ceiling. So inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, lifting your head and neck. Reach the fingertips for the ankles as far as you can. Now finish your exhale, drawing the navel deep into the spine. Very nice. Inhale, arms will reach up to the ceiling, and exhale, lie back down to your start position with the hands floating above the floor. So that is a beginner exercise.
Okay.
This actually does progress to more challenging, and I'm going to offer level 2 to you now.
Okay.
So inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, grab under your knee crease and come on up to your seated position, rounding your shoulders toward your knees. So you actually want to curve through the spine. The reason why this is a rounded spine is okay is because you're using your abdominals to support the back. So now what we're going to do is articulate coming down to the mat, one vertebra at a time, very slowly, because slower is better. Reaching your arms out, slow, slow, slow. Very nice and controlled. That looks beautiful. Exhale, extending your arms behind you. Yes, so that was level 2. Level 3 of the roll-up has extended legs with heels together, toes apart. So the reason why we really want to press the heels together and lengthen your toes away is because when we press the heels, we activate the outer thigh and the inner thigh at the same time.
Yeah,
and the outer and inner thigh are part of the core.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to inhale chin to chest, exhale coming up. Now you're going to round forward and keep your fingertips in line with your shoulders. So the abdominals draw way back behind you. Look down at your knees and reach forward. Very nice. Keep your fingertips in line. So as you reach forward, you're opening up the spine. That's why we call this a warm-up. And you're drawing the abdominals back, again, protecting the back. Slowly come on down, one vertebra at a time. Shoulders roll down and back. Slower is better. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, extending your arms behind you. Very nice. That would be your roll-up. And again, we have all levels for all participants.
Right, and you can really feel the difference, the extra energy or extra work it takes between 1, 2, and 3. So
yes,
great cues, and it definitely takes more strength. So
it does. And what we really want to be aware of, and what's most important, is that your body is ready for that. Because if you are not ready for a level 2 or a level 3, there will be indications like you won't be able to keep your feet on the floor,
right.
And it's really not helping to go beyond the level where you have the most integrity.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we're going to do the shoulder bridge. You're going to bring your arms by your side and feet to the floor, right. I'd like for the feet to be about hip distance. Now, one important aspect, because we're going to be doing a shoulder bridge which lifts the hips, is making sure that your shoulders and your arms are stable, because it's going to help you to lift the height of the bridge. Okay, so shoulders roll down and back. Walk your fingertips to the edge of your mat. Good. You're going to press into the heels of the feet and lift your bridge. So hips come up, one vertebra at a time. Good. Lifting as high as you can. Now we keep the repetitions of the shoulder bridge really short. And you have such great form, I'm just going to take you right to the challenge. Now what I will advise everyone in the class is that if your feet feel more stable, or if your bridge feels more stable with your feet down, stay there. Okay? But since I know what your fitness level is, I'm going to invite you to extend your right leg toward the ceiling. Point your toe, press your leg as close as you can to your body. You're going to press into the heel of the left foot and lift your bridge up. Keep your toes down and lift your bridge, toes down.
Oh, toes down.
And point your right toe to the ceiling. Good. Now you're going to press to the high bridge from the heel of the left foot, and then I want you to dip your hips halfway down. So good. And then push up to the top. Good. I only need 4 more of those. Inhale and exhale up for 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Hips way up in that high bridge. Place your right foot down on the floor.
Wow, that was great.
That was
great. That was very challenging.
Yes. And it's shoulder bridge is one of the things that is so safe that all you need is a floor. And I think that for any fitness level and for any age, if you've been cleared by your doctor, shoulder bridge is a wonderful way to strengthen your core and your back.
And there's definitely ways to take it from level 1 again to make it definitely more challenging.
Absolutely. Okay, so you ready for some more?
Sure.
Wonderful. Come on up to a standing position.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'd like to have you do is come to your hands and knees. Good. Now you're going to curl your toes under, lift your knees, and come into your down dog. Good. Okay, so I'm really descriptive with the down dog position because it's such a wonderful stretch. We are strengthening the upper body, but we're also lengthening the lower half of the body. So I want your heels to get heavy toward the floor. Relax your head and neck. Press into the palms of the hands, keeping them exactly where they are, and move your upper body closer to your thighs. Very nice. So there's an extension happening in the back and such a wonderful stretch. What I would often invite participants of the class to do, or members, is to just pedal the feet. So bend one knee, good, and then the other, Very nice. Make sure you're breathing. Wonderful. Both heels will relax down. You're going to inhale your right leg up. Good. Left heel is sinking down toward the floor. Flex your foot. Good. You're going to inhale into your body. Exhale, drive your knee towards your chest and place your foot between your hands. Ankles under the knee. Perfect position. And just to show some of the stretch that we like to do, touch your left knee down gently and flatten out the foot out back. Good. Now engage the glute on the left side. Draw your navel to spine and place your hands in front of your chest. Prayer hands. Good. On your next inhale, you're going to raise your arms up. Good. So think about taking the eye gaze up, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders down and back. It takes balance, strength, right?
Yes.
And you're still getting a stretch, which is really wonderful.
It's a great stretch.
Exhale your hands down all the way to the floor. Wonderful. Curl the toe under, lift the knee on the left leg. Now, this is the part where I would challenge members of the class to try for a low lunge, but if they need to keep their knee down, it's the same movement, it's just a little less challenging.
Okay.
So I'm going to challenge you by driving your left heel behind you towards me. Good. Press into the heel of your right foot and place your hands in front of your chest. Good. You need navel to spine, hands in front. Good. Sit your shoulders over your hips. Keep breathing. Inhale your arms up. Good. Take one deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And on your next exhale, place your hands down by your feet. Very nice. Now, I would like for you to take that right foot and swing it back into your three-leg dog. So that leg swings up, right. Inhale. Exhale, place your right foot down. Very nice. You're going to inhale into your plank. And this is something you'll see commonly in yoga. It's called a chaturanga. So you're going to inhale into the body. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, sweep it up to your up dog. Cobra Sphinx up dog. There are lots of variations on this for the back flexibility. Soften your elbows, roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale into the body. Exhale all the way down to the floor, all the way down. Building the strength. And inhale, pressing up to your plank. Good. And let's see the down dog again. Back to your down dog. Down dog.
Oh.
That's up dog.
Oh,
So
down
hips
dog.
up. Yeah.
That's right.
I knew
Pressing
that.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now you're going to walk your hands back towards your feet. Anchor your heels down. So walk your hands back towards your feet.
What?
There you go.
Okay.
Hands back to it. Wiggle your toes. Soften your knees. Draw your navel to spine to protect the back. You're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Bring your arms out to the side for the reverse swan dive. Connecting over the crown of the head. Give me a little extension, reaching up. Good. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Relax your shoulders down. Good. So here we are in mountain pose with prayer hands. And I'm going to ask you to come back up. Inhale, reaching up. Take a little bend if you can. Engage your glutes. Exhale, arms out to the side. And come into your forward fold. Big exhale. Good. Oh, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels great.
Keep your knees soft, your tailbone reaching up, and your upper body just simply folding over the lower half of the body. It's so nice. Inhale halfway up with a flat back. Yes, light touch to the legs, and then exhale into your fold. Now, we're going to segue into a little bit more core work. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so walk your hands out to your plank. And we're going to hold that plank. So we're going to look at how we can strengthen the core and sculpt the body as well.
Okay.
So here in your plank, you can always do this in the modified position, which has the knees touching down. Right? So that's your modified.
Okay.
What we're looking for is a straight line from the crown of the head to the knees in your modified, and in your full, yes, we're looking for a straight line from the crown of the head all the way to the heels. And if you take class with me, I am a stickler for form, so I will be watching. I like to walk around and make sure everybody is in integrity with the exercise. So here in plank, we like to challenge by lifting the right leg. Okay, bend your knee and flex your foot. Good. Now you're just going to pulse your heel up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg. Touch your toe down, back to plank. Touch your knees down and press back to the heels of the feet. Just take a quick break.
Thank you.
We do take breaks in our class, and we do stretch.
That is really challenging, but you really feel it, and the small movements are so powerful.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it doesn't take a whole bunch. In a 45-minute class, we can really dig into how we get stronger, postural alignment, more flexibility, and actually toning the body in the whole process.
Yeah, it is very, very unique, and it's a great class for strengthening all those areas.
Yes. Okay, one more.
Okay, one more.
Two more.
Okay, two more.
Okay, so the next one is going to be push-ups. I only want 3 push-ups.
Only 3? Promise?
I promise. Only 3.
Okay.
Because the way I'm going to ask you to do the push-up is a slow-moving push-up.
Okay.
So it's going to ramp up the intensity and really get you in your form and awareness for the push-up itself.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so you can do this in a modified position. I'd like for you to do the first one in the modified.
Okay.
Okay, so hands back to your table position. Good. And let's find the plank. So you're just going to move your hips forward a little bit. Yeah, modified plank. So you're going to walk your hands out a little bit more. Keep your head nice and high. So with your elbows by your rib cage, we're going to do a push-up that's similar to the chaturanga. We like to call it a martial arts push-up. We also use it in Pilates and yoga. So your elbows are going to stay by your rib cage. And I'd like for you to come down nice and slow for 4, 3, 2, and up. 4, 3, 2. Now, option to stay down on your knees or curl the toes under, lift the knees. This is a full push-up. Separate your feet hip distance. We're going to come down as low as you can without dropping your head. Again, this is about integrity. Slowly lower. 4, 3, 2, and up. 4, 3. Can I have one more, Nancy?
Okay, one more.
Okay, 4, 3, 2, and up. 4, 3, 2. Wonderful plank. Touch your knees down and take a break.
Oh,
awesome
yes.
work.
And that is excellent. Triceps, you're feeling it. Core, you're feeling it.
Yes, tricep push-ups.
Yes.
And so we don't do an excessive amount of push-ups. We do a few, checking your form, and you definitely feel the intensity when we slow the push-up down, right?
Yes.
Yes. So last thing.
Slow is good.
Slow is better. Slower is better. Okay. So the last thing we're going to do is come down to your back.
Okay.
And we're going to do something called the teaser. So this is back to our Pilates practice.
Okay.
Good. And you're going to extend your legs away. Good. Arms are going to reach up to the ceiling and behind you with floating hands. So in other words, try not to let your hands touch to the floor. So you're going to come up into what we call the modified boat pose. And you inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, bring the knees up to table with your body. Good. That is your modified version. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale, coming down to your start position. The whole body comes back down. Now, I know that it looks so challenging, but the truth is that most levels 1, 2, and 3 usually can use a little momentum and get up in that, and then we're going to build it. So this is how we do it. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, coming up into your modified boat pose. Now, with your arms reaching forward, you're going to forward. You're going to inhale, extending your legs. Good. Now your arms reach up. And then come on down to your start position. Beautiful control. Don't forget to breathe.
Yes, and that cue is very important because you do forget to breathe.
You do because you're focusing on the balance. So
Right.
many good things are incorporated in this. So I would like to challenge you to the full version, which means that you're going to come up with straight legs instead of bent knees. Okay. So you're going to inhale, chin to chest, exhale, big exhale, straight legs up, Gorgeous, Nancy. Straight arms reaching forward. Now reach your arms up and then slowly, gracefully come down to your start position. Wonderful, wonderful work.
Wow, that is very powerful, and just in that short time, how much I felt it in my core,
Yes,
chest, triceps, legs.
absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what we work to do in our Core Booty Blast class. And we have a group that's growing. It's a wonderful group. Everyone is seeing improvement. Everyone's getting more flexible. And I'd love to have more come and join this lunchtime class.
Yes, and they keep coming back, so it's definitely a sign that they are loving the improvements that they're making.
Absolutely.
So again, this class meets Tuesdays from 11:20 to 12:05.
That is correct.
And it's called Core Booty Blast.
Yes.
So Carol, thank you so much for joining us and teaching us about this new class. It's very informative.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And I look forward to seeing more members coming in and taking Core Booty Blast.
So if you would like more information on the Core Booty Blast class or any of our classes on our group fitness schedule, you can give us a call at 239-5350 or check out all our programs online at amesparkrec.org. Again, thank you, Carol, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It's a pleasure.
And I'm Nancy Shaw with Healthy Living. And remember, it's never too late to get fit.